Hello folks, this is an addendum, I guess you'll call it, or an addition to the starting plums and peaches. I start things in the greenhouse because I can start it, get them in, once I see something sprouting, I put it into like a gallon pot with soil, potting soil, and I can move the plant around any time during the year, and I usually start in February. The chestnuts are starting to sprout in February. I'm assuming the peaches will probably do the same. Plums also. But I just had a 2-gallon bucket of peaches that were not any good anymore. And I brought them out here to my compost pile. And of course, here you can see, you've seen this before. The squash are growing all over it. And of course, what I did here is I raked some compost out in a designated area, and I planted approximately 50, 60, 2-gallon bucket full of peaches. And I planted them fruit and all. They were rotted, but bad, and I put it in whole, and I put the compost, the leaves that were collected from last year in the pile that had the squash growing over, and I put them into that. It's well rotted, and then I put some unrotted sawdust. I don't have rotted sawdust to use. I prefer rotted sawdust or wood chips because well, that seems to be the best medium. Has perfect acidity and all the things that seem to work well with making things start. But for the sake of an experiment, we planted these here, and now the only problem with these being here is that I cannot move these without probably losing a good number of them until they go dormant next fall. So that means if they come up all over the place here, and I got 50, 60 peaches coming up, they're going to have to stay here and be moved next fall. And that's one of the reasons, the fallback, or down, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying, the word I'm looking for, but the things that are for starting them outside, you better have some designated area that you don't mind. And of course this winter when it freezes and thaws and freezes and thaws, the seeds will come up, and we'll do a percentage. We'll see which one does better, the ones in the crisper drawer or the ones out here. So that's I did that for the sake of the experiment and to show that you don't have to have the crisper drawer. And what I'll do tomorrow is I'll get some chicken wire and lay some chicken wire over top of this, and or some whatever wire I can find that the squirrels won't be in here digging them up. If I can find some today yet, I'll probably get it on here today yet. But yeah, you want to cover it up with some wire, or put the seed in the ground, put a coffee can with burn a coffee can in the trash and burn the temper out of it, and so it'll rust, and put a hole in the top and put that down over, and that'll protect your nut or your seed from the squirrels also. And as the tree grows, it'll split the can open, and the can will rust away, and it's you know, it isn't going to be trash in the ground if you burn the temper out. An old nut grower at the Pennsylvania Nut Growers Association told me that, and a good tip to know. All right, the experiment, video 1, the seeds planted outside. Thanks for watching. May the Lord bless.